Okay, good evening, everyone. Let's try that one more time, please. Good evening, everyone. That is better. On behalf of the African American Alumni Affiliate, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 2015 Black Celebratory. Can we have a round of applause, please? My name is Leah Johnson. I am going to be your MC for the evening. And a little bit about myself. I am a 2011 graduate from this university. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in communication. While I was here, I also studied psychology as well as African and African American studies. And I graduated as the first African American editor-in-chief of the Michigan Journal, which is the campus newspaper. Thank you. And a lot of the students that are here tonight were students when I was here also, so it is a great pleasure to see you all. The script tells me that the Black Celebratory is an event that provides a formal setting for graduates and their families to celebrate their success with the campus community. But really, that's just a fancy way of saying that tonight is all about our graduates. This evening, we are going to recognize nearly 40 students who graduated in the fall of 2014 or who will be graduating this weekend or later on this summer. We have a fun-filled and action-packed program tonight, so without further ado, I would like to introduce the contemporary jazz band, Straight Ahead, and they are going to perform. They're going to get our program started by performing Lift Every Voice and Sing, so we ask that you please stand.
Thank you, straight ahead. That was beautiful. My name is Tashana Gill, and I'm the chair of the African American Alumni Affiliate. It is an honor to be here with you tonight and to celebrate and acknowledge the achievements of the University of Michigan outstanding African American students and soon-to-be graduates. I would personally like to thank all of the family members, friends, staff, faculty, and alumni who have come here today to help celebrate our graduates. This is our 4th year hosting the Black Celebratory, and it is because of the generosity and the support that we are able to honor our graduates. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who had their hands on this event. A special thank goes to the Office of Inclusions, Dr. Ann Lampkin-Williams and Chancellor Donald Little for funding this event. Yeah, they deserve a hand. We couldn't do it without money. I would also like to thank the Alumni Relations for their support in helping us plan this event. Peggy Patterson, Eva Gagola, and Diane Siegler. I would also like to recognize the senior leadership present this evening. Dean Marty Hershock, Dean of College Arts and Sciences, Dean of College Arts, Science, and Letters, Dean Tony England, Dean of College of Engineering and Computer Science, Vice Chancellor Ms. Simpson, Vice Chancellor of Institutional Advancement, and also Ray Motts, Interim Vice Chancellor of Enrollment, Management, and Student Life. This evening is going to be incredible, so I hope you just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Tashana. To move right along with our program, I would like to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Michigan-Dearborn, Daniel Little, to give us our university welcome.
So a younger guy would have just jumped up on the stage with his guitar, but I would like to share my happy enthusiasm for the evening and my congratulations to the graduates. This is a really special time of the year. It's a special event. And for those of us who've been at all 4, it's the best yet. So my appreciation to the affiliate and to everybody on the campus who's worked so hard to make tonight a very special evening. But really, the warmest welcome has to go to you as families and friends of these really talented graduates of the University of Michigan-Dearborn. We're so proud of their achievement, and we're so proud of the support and the happy, loving support that you have offered to them throughout these years. So first of all, welcome. Second, a few statistics. 38 graduates we're recognizing this evening. Not all of them are here this evening, but 38 folks have graduated in this 12-month period, either in December or this coming Sunday or at the end of the summer. 20, let's see how that works out. 33 of them, it's not a surprise that Dean Hershock is here, because 33 of these graduates are graduating from Castle. This year, just one, yeah, there you go. Just one graduate from College of Engineering and Computer Science, though usually that number is larger. So next year, I bet we can congratulate a few more. 2 from our brand new college, College of Education, Health, and Human Services, and 2 College of Business majors. So congratulations to all of those undergrads. We are also really excited to have one doctoral graduate who is celebrating this evening, and once again, we're just so proud of the achievement of receiving the doctorate from our College of Education, Health, and Human Services. One of the things which makes me really proud of Dearborn is that we have taken the great racial and religious and age and gender diversity of our region, and but it's really you, it's our graduates, our students, our student organizations, have created an environment of inclusion and mutual respect and mutual support. This university is really almost unique. There are very few campuses around the country which have managed to create the degree of inclusiveness and welcome and mutual respect and a kind of a learning environment where everyone is eager to learn from people from other groups different from themselves. That is such a huge achievement on our campus, and frankly, if I were interviewed by President Barack Obama or some famous TV personality, and I were asked the question, what are you most proud of? I would say that's the thing I'm the most proud of, partly because it's the most difficult. Universities around the country have struggled to create diversity, but frankly, they haven't succeeded very well, and they have flatly failed often in creating an environment of inclusivity and respect. Our campus has succeeded, and frankly, I can't congratulate, I think all the administrators and faculty are a part of that solution, but really it's our students and our student organizations which have played the lead. So congratulations to those of you in the room who've helped us to create a diverse and inclusive campus. I would also like to thank the African American Alumni Affiliate, which has shown itself to be so committed to our mission of both inclusivity and metropolitan engagement. And your work on this evening's event is just simply spectacular. I walked in the room and I thought I was in New York, at a nightclub in New York. It's the best this room has ever looked, in my opinion. So thank you. Is there anything else that I really feel that I need to mention? Looking forward to commencement, and I look forward, you graduates will shortly be receiving stoles as a part of tonight's ceremony, and I do hope that every one of you will wear that stole as you process, because frankly for me it's a great pleasure to greet you again Sunday and to shake your hand and to kind of remember back to the pleasure of this evening. So congratulations to all the graduates, to the families, to the people who are so excited about today's and Sunday's Day of Achievement, and I just want to share with you that all of us at the university share your happiness. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Chancellor Little. Tashana, you're going to have to get the Chancellor for that. That was his fault. In a couple of minutes, we are going to break for dinner. And as you're enjoying your meal, our contemporary jazz band, Straight Ahead, is going to share some of their musical selections. So before we do this, I would like to just tell you a little bit about Straight Ahead. Straight Ahead is a group of strong, inventive instrumentalists and vocalists. They are widely recognized for their eclectic and soulful approach to creating music. The Straight Ahead sound ranges comfortably from mainstream to contemporary jazz, Latin, and jazzy hip-hop. These Grammy-nominated recording artists have traveled extensively in the United States, the Caribbean, and Europe, and they have garnered rave reviews for their music. Tonight, we have with us Alina Moore, who is on the piano. We have Marian Hayden, who is a professor of music here at the University of Michigan-Dearborn, and she is on bass. And then we have Galen McKinney on drums. Could we give them a round of applause, please? Now, this is Straight Ahead's, I think their third, correct? Okay. Their third time coming to the Black Celebratory and performing for us. And last year, and I think it was the year before then, Chancellor Little said to me personally that he loved their music. So I want for everyone tonight, sometime during your meal or maybe towards the end of the event, As they're playing their music, watch to see if he starts dancing or bobbing his head or something, just to make sure he's keeping his word, okay? Especially everyone sitting at his table. All right, so our dinner is buffet style, and it is going to be served right outside this hall, which will be to your left. And you're going to be dismissed by table. And then we have our dessert table, which is over here. And then after dinner, we're going to continue with our program. We have our student speaker, our keynote address, and then, of course, the recognition of the graduates. So we're going to begin with dinner, okay? All right, so we hope that everyone is still enjoying their dinner, their dessert, taking pictures. We are going to continue on with our program. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Ingrid Brown. And Ingrid is going to share a few words on behalf of the student body. So let's all welcome Ingrid to the stage, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos, family. Oh, sorry. Yeah, please laugh. Make me feel better. Okay. The sun rises and shines every day, and so must you. We are all gathered here today to pay homage to your commitment, your hard work, your late nights, your all-nighters, and little monkey business, okay? Your achievements have culminated to you becoming a distinguished member of the alumni of the University of Michigan-Dearborn. Now, everyone has been all dignified and proper. Let's take an undignified moment to celebrate what you've actually achieved, all the hard work that you've done. Let's do it like we really want to do it. Hoop and holler, you did it. Yes, yes, yes. I know you have to feel relieved. For most of you, Sunday, you have to feel a sense of relief. Yes, yes, I know you do. Because I know I did. Some of you will continue on to graduate school, law school, medical school, and for some of you, you'll follow your passions and your desires to work with people at nonprofits, or like most of us, you'll have to dive into corporate America and work really hard. And then for the more adventurous, you'll be brave and you'll go out and strive and seek ownership and entrepreneurship and your own businesses, which you have every right to do. As a recent graduate, I believe the best service I can afford you is to tell you what I have experienced, the truth, as I have experienced it outside of academia. It's hard. I graduated last year in December, and it seems like just a few months ago, but December, about 4 or 5 months ago now? And I was looking for work the whole time. It was hard. It wasn't easy. So I had the opportunity. I traveled a little bit, not as much as I'd like to have traveled, but like I said, I began the arduous process of job seeking and applying to countless job postings and a plethora of recruiters that I spoke with. But I did that because I graduated with a degree in psychology and sociology, and there aren't a lot of jobs out there for a bachelor's in psych, so I'm on my way to a master's now in psychology. So I wanted to focus on my degree and work in that area where I can help people working in psychology or sociology. So it took me a little longer than usual to find my dream job, but I did. I never skipped a day. The sun comes up every single day. Even when it's cloudy, the sun is making its presence known. And so must you. You must do it every day. You need to show up and show out every day, okay? If you want to succeed. I diligently searched for opportunities and work within my degree. And as I said, I finally found what I was looking for. It happened for me, and it can happen for you. So be encouraged. It will happen. No matter what role you have chosen for yourself, you will need fortitude and tenacity. You need to be brave and strong in the face of adversity and closed doors. As you venture out of academia, there's fierce competition out here for viable and sustainable employment. But this fragment of your journey in academia has prepared you well for what you will face when you go out to the real world of work. Don't be afraid, just do it. You have the tools necessary to not only survive, but to thrive in the world outside of academia. You have perseverance. You have good work ethics. You have commitment, and all to succeed. As you leave here today and embark on the next phase of your life, you can follow someone else's trail, or you can blaze a new trail, leaving your own unique footprint. on the world. Look at all you have accomplished today. Let it be the catalyst that thrusts you forward into a future of your own design, not someone else's. Again, remember, the sun shines every day, so must you. It's important to remember where you came from. Remember your history. The struggle is real. Whether you come from the East, the West, the suburbs, or another country, no matter your family's socioeconomic status, you have arrived to the coda of this dance that is undergraduate academia. And remember, if you have 9 broke friends, you'll be in the 10th, okay? Unless you are cognizant and aware of your associations. You need people around you, a group of people who will tell you the truth no matter what, who will inspire you, and that will help elevate you and make you desire to succeed and achieve more. So, together, we can stand for those who can't stand. We need to speak for those who can't speak. We need to be the beacon of light for those whose lives are filled with darkness. Pick up the torch that our predecessors have bequeathed and fight the good fight of championing equality and humanity. So, what's next for you? I have sat where you are now, pondering that same question. Just as our beloved ancestors literally paved and lit the path for us to be here today, so must we for the next generation, for those who are coming behind us. We must reach back and help pull them forward because we didn't get here by ourselves. We have our family, our friends, our mothers, our aunts, our grandparents, our fathers, our grandfathers, our cousins, all to thank for helping us be here today. It is our obligation to not only clear a path, but we must also illuminate the path for those who are coming behind us, following in our footsteps. Our education is a beautiful thing. Once you have it, no one can take it from you. Thank goodness for your education. We are truly fortunate and blessed to have been here and survived and made it through. So go out there and leave your mark positively. Leave your mark. Take what is rightfully yours. You have earned it. This is not a reward. You have earned what you have now. You fought for it and you struggled for it. So I wish you all the best. And here's the last thing. You know, you say, you feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You give one of y'all internet and you won't bother me for like weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Ingrid, for those inspiring words. Let's give her another round of applause for that. That was wonderful. And good evening to family, friends, alumni, staff, and most importantly, our graduates, our hope for the future. My name is James Mitchell, and I am a board member of the African American Alumni Affiliate, and I've participated in several of these. It's a great honor to be standing here before you tonight. It always is. It kind of brings back the past for me personally. At this time, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. Kedra Ishop. Dr. Kedra Ishop is the Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management, a newly created position at the University of Michigan. In her role, she oversees the Office of Undergraduate Admissions and the Office of Financial Aid, the Office of student new programs, and the registrar's office. Dr. Ishop began her professional career at the University of Texas as an admissions counselor in 1998. She went on to serve at the University of Texas as an assistant and associate director of admissions until she was announced as vice provost and director of admissions in 2009. At this time, I'd like to bring to the stage Dr. Kedra Ishop.
It's truly an honor to be here. To be introduced as the keynote speaker, I think it's more appropriate to recognize that Ingrid was your keynote. Right. To hear from a student about their experience, their undergraduate experience, and the experience since leaving the campus is much more important, I think, than what I have to offer. But I'd like to offer a few words to complement what she said and what I've learned about the University of Michigan-Dearborn campus in my short stint in Michigan. So, as mentioned, I am from Texas. I'm a Texas girl, born and raised in Southeast Texas, attended the University of Texas at Austin, spent my entire academic and young life there. Michigan drew me not for the winter, rather for the experience to take my family, to take my career to a different plateau, and to do so in an institution like the University of Michigan. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm going to deviate from my prepared remarks for just a moment. I've been on campus now for a few hours. It's not my first visit to campus. I've had the opportunity to be on campus once before. I've met with Chancellor Little on several occasions at the Ann Arbor campus with Ray Metz, who's standing in as interim enrollment management professional here right now, several times. And I'm really struck by how deeply ingrained the mission of this institution is. I've eaten once, I've eaten twice now today since I've been on campus, and I had the chance to sit with some of your alumni and talk with them about their experience at UM-Dearborn and what drew them here, what kept them here, and why they're back here tonight, serving the institution in this capacity. And they talked of things that have been consistent in my conversations with UM-Dearborn administrators and UM-Dearborn students, talking about intimate experiences, the ability to serve alongside faculty, staff, and students. Like-mindedness and fearlessness was talked about in our dinner a little bit earlier today. The concept that iron sharpens iron was a very powerful set of words spoken by an alum. And I think most importantly, that this campus allows for students to be both comfortable and confident. An important transition for the 17-year-old or older student who's moving into this aspect of their life. Being from the South, we sing a lot. So with the when Straight Ahead, opened this event with the singing of our anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, I had a moment because I haven't had the opportunity to sing that song in about a year. And so it was really powerful to be able to think not only about what that song means for us as an anthem, as people, but also how relevant it is to what we're here to celebrate tonight. Each of you have been lifted up by the other. This concept and these words about iron sharpens iron, I think it really resonates in the concept of what this song represents for us. We support each other. This campus very clearly supports its students and takes it upon itself to help facilitate the transition of students into young adulthood, into their life, preparing them for work in the metropolitan area and serving the area. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy to learn more about the University of Michigan-Dearborn. I'm thrilled to be in Michigan. When I left Texas in August, it was 106 degrees. It was 76 when I got here. It snowed 3 days ago. So I'm in the twilight zone a little bit as far as the weather is concerned, but I'm really happy to be here and look forward to becoming a part of the Michigan community and learning more about the state and its wonderful institutions. I bring with me congratulations from all of us at the Ann Arbor campus, from President Schlissel. I extend the congratulations of Chancellor Little to you graduates. What a momentous occasion for you. Before I toot your horn too much, I'd like to very much say congratulations to the parents, to the grandparents, great-grandparents, spouses, partners, significant others, children, family, and support structure that helped you graduates get where you are tonight. It takes a village. Congratulations. I really do feel the joy and the excitement in this room. It's been palpable since we walked in and heard the music from the beginning. What a moment for you. What a moment for your families. You did it. You put your heads down, you dug your heels in, and you got it done. Congratulations. Finally. Right? As you look back on your time on this journey, every single moment has been worth it for everything that you have achieved. Every experience in your life has shaped who you are and made you into the glorious strength that you are. Don't look back and lament or regret. We are all shaped and changed by our experiences, and we grow from them. Some of you may have had an experience at some point in your academic career where you were told to look to your left, look to your right. Does this sound familiar? It doesn't have a good ending, but it does tonight. I invite you to do the same again tonight. Graduates, look to your left, look to your right, and embrace the proud image of your fellow graduate. Your peers who have followed their dreams, defeated their odds, and sit here with you with their bachelor's degrees in hand. Degrees in the humanities, health and science, communications, political science, criminal justice. A very special embrace for Latif Mustafa, earning a master's degree. Congratulations. And because I've gone through the path of obtaining a doctorate, don't want to do it again, I'd also like to further congratulate Dr. Fleming, the Black Celebratory's first doctorate as well. Congratulations. Attaining the PhD is the ultimate testament of patience, faith, and sacrifice. I am particularly inspired by the array of secondary majors that I believe is a representation of the sense of community engendered at Michigan-Dearborn. Looking through the roster of graduates, we have secondary degrees and specializations in African and African American studies, women and gender studies, criminal justice, children and family, a deep dive into academic study into the fields that affect the lived experiences of our communities, of the communities of which you are a member, and of which many of you will choose to return as you take your knowledge and experiences home to make a difference. And what difference makers you are. Members of the Black Student Union, our esteemed fraternities and sororities, emerging leaders, voices for choice, standing up in solidarity against sexual violence. You make change. You make it happen. Congratulations for doing that. Chancellor Little, congratulations on living your promise of inclusivity and engagement, as this slice of your campus representation embodies the fervent and unwavering commitment to civic mindedness and engagement with community that makes UM-Dearborn a unique and special community of scholars. Thank you for having me as part of your celebration. I remember distinctly when I crossed my alma mater stage for the first time. Perhaps like you, I had a moment where I just gave a big sigh, right? A moment when the gnawing question of could I, would I, was finally laid to rest. It was done. Graduates, you have done it. You said you would, and now you have. But where do you go from here? Some of you have been working for years, been leading for years, have and are raising families. Others will enter the workforce for the first time, may take a few months, may have to try something different from what you originally thought, or you may go on to graduate or professional schools and on to serve your communities. But how are you different now than you were when you walked onto this campus grounds for the first time? You are now a part of history, a history in the making of a glorious future for your soon-to-be alma mater. This is a relatively young campus with a tradition of community that is still being defined by the success of its graduates, such as yourself. Success is defined by thoughtful leadership, deliberate engagement, and getting your hands dirty, getting into it, working to get it done. You are the path of leaders and alumni that 100 years from now will be the foundation of the Dearborn legacy. Imagine for a moment the 100th Black Celebratory, where you will be the founding mothers and fathers of a tradition that will exist as the core experience of the Dearborn legacy. We're also, I think by that point, I'm told that I'm the first female speaker at the Black Celebratory. I know I won't be the last, and we look forward to that as well. You carry with that legacy a responsibility to follow through on the mission of your university to be a difference maker. One of our greatest laureates, the distinguished Maya Angelou, rightly proclaimed that people will forget what you've said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. As you walk across the stage tonight and this weekend, and accept the Kente stole that embodies the diversity of our diaspora, you are challenged to forever embrace the diversity that you have lived, engage civilly and civically to foster change, live inclusively to better the world around you, and lead creatively to find solutions to the concerns of our communities. Your engagement continues for the rest of your lives. Your learning continues for the rest of your lives. It's not what you know now that will make you successful. It will be how you take what you know and apply it to what you do that will determine your destiny. There is no failure that awaits you, only the many changes of direction that come with being alive, that come with life, that come with living. Your commitment to Michigan, to your community, to those that came before you, and those that will follow continues. Give, serve, lead, and go blue. Thank you. Congratulations.
Can we have one more round of applause for Dr. Ishop, please? You really spoke the truth. You really did. Chancellor Little, could you join me on stage just briefly, please, to thank you for your attendance. We have a token of appreciation. And it's a plaque that says, presented to Kedra Ishop in recognition of your service to University of Michigan-Dearborn, and it's on behalf of the African American Alumni Affiliate. All right, so we are moving right along with our program. Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Deborah Smith Pollard, and she is going to explain the significance of the Kente cloth stoles that our graduates are going to be adorned with. And if any of our students in here or graduates have been a student of Dr. Pollard, you know that if you got an A in her class, she did not just give it to you, you worked for it. I know that for a fact. Dr. Deborah Smith Pollard, please.
But I also give out Grace C's as well. Good evening. How are you? Okay. To all of you who made this evening possible, the African American Alumni Affiliate, the Office of Inclusion, and since I am the current Director of African and African American Studies, may I just have 1 minute to just ask those who work in AAAS if they'll just stand for a minute, because I want you to know we moved from being a minor to a major a year and a half ago, and I just want to let you know that some of our faculty are here, including Professor Hayden, who's on the bass tonight. And just a subtle plug that if you have not finished your degree program, you can come and take courses with us, or you can come back and take courses with us. Good evening to the families, to the friends of the graduates, to my professional colleagues, administrators, and staff, and, oh yeah, the 2015 graduates of the University of Michigan-Dearborn. I am honored to take part in one of the most meaningful ceremonies of this evening and of every U of M Dearborn Black Celebratory. That is bestowing Kente cloth stoles on the graduating students. My role is to explain a bit about the history of the cloth and its significance for this occasion. For centuries, African textiles have been admired for their beauty and originality. That includes raffia cloth of the Congo and the adiri tie-dye of Nigeria, but it is Kente cloth that has been chosen for the University of Michigan-Dearborn Black Celebratory. Kente cloth originated with the Ashanti people of Ghana and dates back at least 400 years to a village called Bunwire. According to one legend, two brothers from the village came across a spider spinning a web while they were hunting. They were so amazed by the beauty of the web, they attempted to create something like it. Upon returning home, they made the first cloth out of black and white fibers from a raffia tree. Now, another legend has it that a weaver from Bonwire brought a loom back from Côte d'Ivoire, otherwise known as the Ivory Coast, and experimented with raffia. When the cloth was presented to the Ashanti king, he was extremely impressed with what the weaver gave him, but thought it would be even more beautiful if several different colors were woven together. Since the raffia tree only produced black and white thread, the weavers needed to come up with a new way of creating color. Agwasi Akpopu Agiman, one of the greatest weavers, is said to have come up with the idea of using the bark and seeds of local trees to create dye. Weavers would shave the bark from trees, grind their seeds, and then pound both together to produce dyes. There were different trees that created red, green, and yellow dyes, which is why these are the traditional Kente colors. The threads would then be soaked in the dye and woven together to create colorful fabrics for the king. The stoles the students are receiving tonight to commemorate their graduation are blue and gold. Blue traditionally represents peace, togetherness, love, and harmony, and the gold, high worth, fertility, royalty, and prosperity. Besides the vibrant colors, there are distinctive patterns, often named for the individual who first wore them or for whom they were created. Each Kente cloth also includes symbols that vary from piece to piece. The symbol included on the stoles being given to the students tonight, the golden stool, is associated with kings and is a sign of absolute power, but don't let it go to your heads. The Akan people of Ghana still revere Kente cloth, viewing it as a royal and sacred fabric to be worn at times of extreme importance. But others on the African continent, and wherever there are people of African descent, have embraced this beautiful fabric as well. Once only worn by kings and chieftains who tried to impress and even outdo one another with patterns and colors that were distinctive and opulent, Kente cloth is now seen as a symbol of African identity and of unity and pride throughout the African diaspora. You can see it being worn proudly during significant occasions and transitions, such as this one, and we hope on Sunday during commencement celebration. The golden stool on your stole should serve as a reminder of your connection to Black people around the world who have already achieved and who welcome you into the brotherhood and sisterhood of academic accomplishment. Our hope on this campus and dream as we give you these stoles is that you will do something with the book knowledge, that intellectual power you gained on this campus. Buy a house for yourself and your mom. Buy an Apple Watch and live the good life. But make sure you also do, as our two previous speakers, Dr. Ishop and Ms. Brown have said, make sure you do something that will revitalize and transform our community for the better. We're depending on you. Congratulations, and go blue.
Thank you, Dr. Pollard. One more round of applause, please. Okay, so Dr. Pollard is going to remain on stage with me, and I would ask for Chancellor Little to once again come to the stage because it is the highlight of the evening, time to honor our graduates. So all of the students who are graduating, could you please line up here? I think the slides should be changing so that our students can know their names and what order they're in, and just line up over here, which will be to my right. Just the students who are graduating or have graduated last year in December. If you RSVP for the event, your name should be on our program here. This is graduates, this is practice for Sunday. Because you're going to have to do the same thing when you find your place in line. And for all of our first time, well, pretty much here, mostly everyone is here for the first time, but the red carpet is a new feature, which I think is a nice touch for our grads. So. All right, are we ready to begin? All right, our first graduate is Crystal Baker. And Crystal graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and a minor in African and African American Studies. Our next graduate is Paige Boyd. Paige is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Screen Studies. She was involved with WUMD College Radio, Alpha Kappa Alpha, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. Our next graduate I have is Joseph Brooks. Joseph is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Health Policy Studies. We have Miss Ingrid Brown again. Ingrid graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She was a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, the National Society of Leadership and Success. Our next graduate is Brandon Carr. Brandon is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communications and Film Studies. He is a reporter for WDIV Local 4. That's where my dad works. And Campus Video News, and he worked on Batman versus Superman. Congratulations, Brandon. Andrea Collins is our next graduate. She is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, and she plays on the women's basketball team. I have J. Michael Collins as our next graduate. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Screen Studies. Jahari Davis is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and has been in the information technology field for 16 years. 8 years? 8 years. I doubled it too soon. Sorry. All right, our next graduate is Desiree Edwards. Desiree is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and a minor in Women and Gender Studies. She was involved in or with Women in Leadership and Learning and is part of the Golden Key Honor Society. Next, we have Dr. Fleta Fleming as our graduate, the first to attend the Black Celebratory, receiving her doctorate in education and educational leadership. She is the founder of the community organization Equipped, Empowering Youth, and is the recipient of the 2014 Award of Excellence from Sisters Who Are Powerful. You go, doctor. Shawnee Ford is our next graduate. Shawnee graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Criminal Justice, and she is a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Our next graduate is Keandra George. Keandra is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Congratulations. Marcel Gordon is our next graduate. And she has is graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration and with honors, and she is a financial advisor. Next up, we have Chantel Harbin. She's graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Sciences and a minor in Psychology. Next, we have Gail Hicks. Gail is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Our next graduate is Amber Jackson. Angela Jackson. I had Amber on here. Angela Jackson. And Angela is graduating with a Bachelor of General Studies in Children and Families. That's correct. Okay. Next, I have Courtney Johnson. Courtney is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and a minor in Women and Gender Studies. Okay, next on my list, I have Monique Johnson. Monique is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. All right, our next graduate, Jarrell Jones. Jarrell is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication. He is a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. He served as Black Student Union Vice President and Marketing Director. Jarrell, you got to stay on stage because I got too much here to say about you. Where was I? He served as the Black Student Union Vice President and Marketing Director. He was an on-air personality for WUMD College Radio. He is the recipient of the Office for Student Engagement's Emerging Leader Award, as well as the Leadership Synergy Award. Congratulations, Jarrell. Mia Khan is our next graduate. And Mia graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication. I have Rainiqua Kelly Boyd as our next graduate. She's graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication also. She's been involved with the Black Student Union, Honors Transfer Innovators, and Delta Phi Epsilon Sorority. She's also the recipient of the Stokes Hoffman Scholarship. Raymond Lynham is our next graduate. Raymond is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Health Policy Studies. He is the president of the Public Health Student Society. He made the Dean's List in 2013. And, hold on, Raymond, he is the recipient of both the Difference Maker and Emerging Leader Awards. Congratulations. So you graduates, you have to stay up here until all of your accomplishments are read off. Because on Sunday, you're not going to be able to do that. They're just going to call your name. You got to keep it moving. Okay, Asante Martins is our next graduate. Asante is graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Supply Chain Management with a minor in Information Technology Management. He's an honors transfer. He is an Honors Transfer Innovators alumni, member and treasurer for Tau Sigma Honor Society, and is also a member and secretary for the Supply Chain Association. Congratulations. And on behalf of our next graduate, which is Carlton McPhail, his wife Mary is going to accept for him. Carlton had to leave early for a Friday night final, so he is truly a dedicated student. But he is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in History. He's a member of Phi Alpha Theta and is a military veteran from the Vietnam era. So congratulations to your husband. I have next on my list Saida Murphy. Is Saida here? So I have next Latif Mustafa. And Latif graduated with a Master of Science in Energy Systems Engineering.
Go ahead, boy.
Lindsay Neely is our next graduate. Lindsay is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. She served as president of the Minority Association of Pre-Medical Students. She's the co-founder and secretary of Mu Phi Beta Sorority and member of Phi Delta Epsilon. Mariah Peoples is our next graduate. Mariah is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Health Policy Studies and Biochemistry. She's the founder and president of the Medicine Bear Native American Advocacy Organization. She's a CMS certified patient navigator, an opportunity scholar, and a Witness Project lay health advisor for Carmanos Cancer Institute. Congratulations. I have Sierra Phillips as our next graduate. Sierra is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology. She's a member of Mu Phi Beta and of the American Association of University Women. Next, I have Benita Robinson. Benita is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Women and Gender Studies. She's the chair of Women in Learning and Leadership, a member of Voice of Choice, co-founder and member of the American Association of University Women Student Organization, first responder at Wayne County Sexual Assault Forensics, member of Inside Out Program Theory Group, a 2012 Difference Maker, a 2012 Service Learning recipient, a 2014 Leadership Legacy recipient, and one more 2015 Women and Gender Studies Honors Scholar and Scholarship recipient for a number of other scholarships. Congratulations, Benita. I have Natalie Rogers as our next graduate. And Miss Natalie is graduating with a Bachelor of General Studies. Our next graduate is Patrick Simpson Mahan. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. He's been a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the Black Student Union, WUMD College Radio, Student National Medical Association, and the Minority Association for Pre-Medical Students. So we're looking at another doctor here. Congratulations, Patrick. Teresa Somerville. Teresa is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Women and Gender Studies. She is the president of the Black Student Union. Under her leadership, BSU won the Outstanding Service to the Community Award and was named the 2015 Outstanding Student Organization. Toy Tolbert is our next graduate. And Toy is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communications, and she is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I have Myron Travis as our next graduate. Myron is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and is a member of the Golden Key International Honor Society. Brian Turner is our next graduate. Brian is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in History. He's made the Dean's List. He's been inducted into the Golden Key Honor Society and was 2015 HYPE or HYPE Intern of the Year. And last but certainly not least, we have Alexandria Williams. Alexandria is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Science with a minor in African and African American Studies. She's been on the Dean's List from 2011 until present. She's also been the recipient of multiple scholarships and awards and was named the 2015 Behavioral Science Honor Scholar. She's also involved with the National Society for Leadership and Success, the Golden Key International Honor Society, as well as the Black Student Union. Congratulations. So I'm going to call our chairwoman back up to the stage, Ms. Tashana Gill. Yes, thank you all. And thank you to our graduates. Tashana, I'll let you take the stage.
Congratulations, you guys. Your stoles, you have to wear them tomorrow or at commencement. Is it tomorrow? Sunday? Wear them. They're part of your attire now. At this time, I would like to ask all of the members who are part of the Black Celebratory Committee to come to the stage. Please don't make me call your name. Please don't. Veronica, Leah, Dario left early. James Mitchell, where are you, James? I have to call your name. This is a great thing that you guys did. Yes, you have to be up here. These guys, including myself, have worked so hard on putting this together. We literally start in fall and plan. Veronica is the chair of the of the Black Celebratory. And this is her life. It is, truly. She brought it back. This is her life. She believes in it. We have to do this for the Black Celebratory. You guys, we have to do this. Thank you, Veronica. She pushes us. She really pushes us. So you guys, if we actually received your stoles, and you're probably wondering, what is the African American Alumni Affiliate? Everybody has a program. I would like you to turn the program on the back. On the back is our mission statement: to successfully engage African American alumni to help University of Michigan-Dearborn facilitate the recruitment, development, academic, cultural, and personal retention and graduation of African Americans. Our focus is specifically to reach back. Ironically, Ingrid had that in her speech. We didn't talk about it. She just had it. But our focus is to reach back and grab other African Americans. You did it. I did it. We did it. We did that. You should not leave out this room without signing up to come join us. I say, what about the high school student that's looking for a college to go to, and they come and they just feel a little weird when they get here, if they just feel uncomfortable. It's our job to help them. I didn't know it was my job. Veronica and Leah made me see that. They literally snatched me in. I always tell this story. Many have heard this story. I never wanted to belong to a group. I always felt I could do it by myself. Not true. African American Alumni is really a family. James is my brother. Veronica and Leah are my sisters. We go through life together. We talk about problems together. We help grab other African Americans together. And I see a couple of them in this room. I won't shout you out because I'd really do it too much, but I think you are awesome. Jules. But it is my job. It is your job. So please, there are forms on the table. I'm supposed to ask if you're interested. I'm going to do it this way. If you're interested in reaching back, grabbing your brother or sister and helping them, fill out that form before you leave here. You don't have to come to every meeting. You don't have to come to every event. But I guarantee you, you can touch somebody else. You can make them believe. You can make them keep going. Because it's always a time when they want to leave and they don't feel welcome and they want to just run away. You might just save them. So that's just my little ploy. Please help. We need you. Because one day we might move. We might be gone. We need you, though. So that's it. Leah?
Now, all night, Tashana was nervous about coming up here. I said, you are the chairwoman this year. You have to come and speak. But she did an amazing job. Can we give her another round of applause, please? Before we conclude our program, I just have a couple of more people that we need to thank. Of course, thank you to all of our speakers this evening, which includes Chancellor, why can't I speak? And it's the end of the program. Chancellor Little. Then we also have Ingrid Brown. Thank you to Dr. Ishop. Thank you to Dr. Deborah Smith-Pollard. And also thank you to our musical entertainment, the Straight Ahead Trio, for their music this evening. And then a special thank you to Miss Lydia Richardson. Lydia is sitting right here in the front. If you could just wave your hand, Lydia, if you don't want to stand. Lydia is responsible for the stoles, the Kente cloth stoles. She actually went all the way to Ghana to make these stoles for our students and our graduates tonight. And of course, as has already been mentioned, I would like to thank the guests as well as the family members in attendance tonight, because as we've said, without your attention, your love, and your support, they would not have been able to reach this milestone in their lives. So could the graduates please stand wherever you are and give a round of applause to your family members, please. Hug them, kiss them, whatever you got to do. Tell them thank you. To everyone, it has really been my honor to host this event again. It is the 4th Black Celebratory. This is my 4th time hosting this event. Thank you to the affiliate for trusting me to do this again, and we'll do it again next year. Graduates, there's going to be a group photo, so if you could all line up over here to the left, I'm assuming in front of the victors for Michigan. And that will conclude our evening. Thank you to everyone, and go Blue.